Hello and welcome to Wild West Dynasty. So, we found a stone mine out here, which is, let's see, where are we at? We are right up on the top as far as I remember. Yeah, we're right up here. So, somewhere around here, yeah, that's Hope Town. I don't know why it doesn't show up as a city, but we obviously want somebody to be mining the stone, but I've got to put in other sort of buildings to go with it. So, because as far as I recall, they do need food and they do need water. So by putting in this warehouse, we've now got a city. I mean, obviously we want a well. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, if you drink, it helps with the overheating. But we want food, so I've set up a hare cage here, and I've got a chicken coop. So I've been catching rabbits out here, hares, which, out of curiosity, oh yeah, we've already got two more. Right, we're going to add them little bunnies in here. So we've got 3 houses as well. So I've got a house for the person who's doing the mine. I've added these other 3 houses, but I'm thinking maybe it's in my interest to probably add a barn as well as another house. I do need things like beds, a table, probably, in a chair. Let's put these in. So if I can set those up, so I can get trees, which look as though they're actually respawning pretty quickly. But let's have a look and see what we can do in terms of a barn. City buildings, city warehouse, pantry, crop dryer, blacksmith, workshop, sheriff office, general store, workshop, crop dryer. What about a barn? Where do I find a barn? I mean, the farm's just farming stuff. Fencing is fencing stuff. Interesting. I certainly wouldn't craft a barn, should we? And there's foundations, which are mainly for houses. So there's different types of foundations. I can do 5x6, 5x9, 5x12. I'm limited to these ones at the minute because I've just got wood. And I would need to put more technology points in. But yeah, it doesn't come underneath here. So yeah, I mean, there's a city. That's intriguing that I don't seem to be able to build another barn. Interesting. I can't for the life of me find a way to build a barn. I mean, yeah, there's a city warehouse. There's no point building another one of those. And you can't just craft it, surely. Oh, I didn't know that. I could make rawhide myself. I don't need a bench to do that. That's to place internal stuff, basically. Production. Ah, it comes into production. Right, so the barn. Right, so this area, it says, is blocked by another building. So if we build it a bit further... Ah, right, a barn can only be placed in an arable area. Now that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. Right, so there's no point building another house on the grounds that there's no... I can't put a barn here, and I can't really think of anything else. Ergo, I'm going to go out and look and see if I can get... I can't get any chickens from Hope. I can't really do a lot around there. But it's interesting. I think like the trees and what have you, I think they respawn as soon as you load back in again. It's like if you exit the game, come back, respawn straight away. But as far as I remember, I don't think... Whoa. They were big shadows then. Right, I'm going to just pretend that mine doesn't exist, because technically it's ours, the mine, but don't seem to be able to get anything out of it or do anything with it for some strange reason. Guns, saloon, there's nobody in the saloon. So there's some pigs here, for instance. Excuse me. Yes, I can't buy any pigs here. Did you not have some chickens at some point? Yeah, there's some chickens over here. But I can't buy their chickens either, which is a pity. And I can't talk to that person. Never mind. Never mind. It is what it is. There's our horse. Ooh, can we talk to you? So we can buy things. Ah, there. Canteen. That's something I was looking for. I want to buy. I think I've sold. I thought I'd kept at least one canteen. Pork. Ah, scrambled eggs with toast. So maybe if I... So what's this taste pack? What's a taste pack? I'm curious to find out what a taste pack is. And what's a kitchen pack? And then there's a spice pack. So scrambled eggs and toast gives me a clue. Maybe I need to mix eggs and toast. Which begs the question, how do I make toast? Right, Find out what the thing back goes, something with a cooking bench. Right, we're going to head back to here. So if I can send... Oh, fudgesicles, that's what I was going to do. I've got to put the furniture in those buildings first. So then I won't have to come back here. If I give them the bed... yeah, give them a bed, a table and a chair. Maybe a closet. Depends on what I can get, but I need more wood as far as I recall. So we'll chop down some more trees. That's just mean, that is. I can't pick those logs up. It's like, here's a bunch of logs, but you can't use them. They're not yours. It's like, fine. Right, chop these down. So hopefully most of those things I need are made out of planks, because I can get 6 planks out of a log. Oh, some of them I need nails now that I think about it. And I don't have any nails with me. I mean, I could pay for some nails to get delivered, but it'll take a while. And it'll cost a lot of money just to deliver a few nails, so I might go back to Hope Town and find out if they've got any. I think that's for the... Is it for the table, maybe? Well, we shall see. Now, that's a pity. The things like logs from trees don't show up, because you've got this search ability. And I'm finding things like mushrooms and sticks and stones, but I don't see like logs show up, which is a bit of a pain. That would be useful. It would be a lot better if they weren't highlighted in green, given that we've got a green background for like foliage. I'm just saying. So if I use the highlighter, you can just barely make out that stick over there, but it's not highlighting things like logs. Sometimes they can disappear into the foliage. Ah, now that's a thought. Maybe I can buy some food for the rabbits from down there. Because they seem to eat anything. They eat flowers. Nope, the horse wasn't phased. It's a magic horse. To be fair, I mean, we're hitting our leg with an axe and we don't seem phased either. So, I mean, I would have thought, like, if you hit your leg continuously with an axe, you're going to have problems. I mean, for one thing, aside from the sheer pain, you'll fall down. Health and safety would not be impressed watching this. No, I don't think there was such a thing as health and safety in the Wild Wild West. I don't think there was anything like safety, quite frankly, but on health and safety. Right, we're starting to get a bit too heavy. So let's take these back and see what we can do, because I sneaked a workbench into one of these houses. I think it's, well, little rabbits. I think I sneaked a workbench into one of these houses, this one here. Oh, that makes a change. Last time I saw him, he was standing around looking like a scarecrow. So he's supposed to be working in the mine. Right, so... oh, you need... oh, fudge sickles. So that needs hair pots. Right, so I need some planks. So let's make 4 planks. So I could get, if I set up some traps. So rather than live traps, I'll just set up rabbit traps. Ah, that's interesting. This one's letting me pick it up. Anyway, F to take, F to destroy. That makes no sense. Why is it giving me those choices? Why? That makes no sense. The same thing does... no, that's not a good idea. I'd rather pick it up and reuse it than destroy it. Surely. How many can I make? Right, we've got 4 houses, so I need 3 more. There's only one person. Even though the game's called Wild West Dynasty, you can't actually create a dynasty. You can't have families. You can't have kids. It's just it's not allowable. So I don't know. It's a feature. This game has many features. Peter, please. Right, so even if you've got nothing better to do, there you go, have a chair. Hopefully you'll appreciate that. Right, so I'm going to put a chair in each of those, so that the tables, I think, are the ones that need the nails. So the beds need the hair pots, though. I'll put that chair in here as well. Spin that around. So if there's one thing I definitely like about this game. I mean, I do like this ability to build things, I must admit. I mean, some of the buildings, it's just a one-off build. Some of it gives you a bit of modularity, so you can choose and customize some things. So that's quite useful. Right, let's go and put this one in here. I'm going to have to make some rabbit traps, aren't I? Let me put the bed over there and chair over here. Put that on. Put that there. Right, so what does it take to make rabbit traps? So it's saying, I think it said I needed 3 for each table. Weapons, tools, miscellaneous. Nope. Tools. Nope. Camp. Right, so that's just stones and sticks. Right, so these traps will catch rabbits. Gotcha. It'd be really good if I could just like press a button, it would automatically build the same thing I just last built. It's 3 there. Let's see how many we get out of maybe 4. Right, let's see what else I need. Eventually I'll take that workbench out. So there's a closet, a table and a bed. I don't necessarily need them, but I think it would be useful. I think people would appreciate that. Oh, an ornamental cabinet. Just decorative things of an oil barrett. So apparently I haven't unlocked the recipe for a small closet. I thought I had. Oh, that's a medium closet. So that's in the carpenter workbench. So if we go over to here. So that's the pantry, a good place to keep food. Right, so that's the farmer's tree. This is the manager's tree. This is just the engineer's tree. So this gives you access to... Why have I not unlocked these? It's a bit weird. Yeah, we've unlocked that there. It's unlocked. Yet it says the recipe is not unlocked. Somebody's not following the rules here. Go on to that. We go to select that. I can make a small closet. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Miscellaneous. Nope. I was getting optimistic there. Nope. Nope. Doesn't come under production. Workstations. These are workstations I can make. City stuff. Well, that's a bit weird that. So what? Why can't I make them? Anyway, the table does need nails. And the bed needs the hair pelts. Unlock some more planks. Because I don't think I need logs now, I just need planks by the looks of it. But maybe it's a different bench that I need. So yeah, I think that's a feature. So that just needs planks and hair pelts, planks and nails. So what can I make then if I do... I didn't want that. Workstation. So there's the workbench for the tinkerer. So that needs 10 stone. This is bizarre. Right, what have we got in here? Not a lot. Right, so I need another 6. Right, let's see if I can go and build them then. Maybe I need to build them on the workbench. Hopefully he doesn't mind me doing this, mine. Right, so if we go and build another workbench, except not that there, we want to go to workstations, carpenter. I know it's your house and I know you're paying rent for it, but you know, we're getting there, don't worry. So that's the carpenter's table. Oh, now I could make him a comfortable bed. That one he needs 1. Oh no, that's interesting. So I could make him a medium closet instead. Oh, I quite like them. Comfortable chair. Interesting. So that's a comfortable bed versus a simple bed. Oh, now that is more tempting. Now that's interesting because that needs 3 hair pelts, whereas that only needs 1. Let's make one of these and see what they'll look like. I'm suddenly curious. Right, we'll slowly waddle over to here and put a bed in there. But that looks, I must admit, that looks a bit weird now that I've got houses at different heights. Because I was under the impression I would have to like raise the foundations to avoid the weeds, but it seems the weeds just disappear anyway. Right, so that's a comfortable bed. Yes, that's got a big headboard. Okay. Well, have we caught any rabbits? Oh, we caught some rabbits. Cool. So unlike the live traps, these are just one-off ones. Which I suppose makes sense. Well, I would have thought it's just a big bit of stone on a being balanced by a stick, quite frankly. I mean, I'm just saying. So I should be able to get the beds in. Now, the thing is, I don't know how to transfer people from one house to another. I mean, I've had to, if I destroy a house, the person leaves. They're just never to be seen of again, which is a pity. So if I, well, I've got 4, so I've got enough to make, oh, I can only make 2. Hang on a minute, why is that only making, oh, that's because I don't have enough nails, right, okay. Yeah, it's a pity because I could have created, like, put the beds in another room and I could have let him go to another house, but it doesn't seem possible. At least I can't see a way of doing it. Not on the version of the game I'm running anyway. So I think we're going to have to go in search of somebody who sells nails shortly. Because I do need the nails to make things like, oh, I haven't said that, that was a, I think that was given us an option for a medium closet as well, but I still think I need them for the tables. Right, so the table in this one's going to go in that, so put the bed over here. I mean, if I go to place furniture, indoor furniture, beds, comfortable bed, that's a lot to go through on this radial menu. It's not very useful. Whereas if I just go into the radio and the inventory, I can just pick it out of that. That's a bit easier. In this case, it just ends up right at the top anyway. Right, so I'm missing one bed. The only person who's actually here, to be honest, but I'm sure he understands. Right, I'm going to go and just double check, but I think I'm kind of stalled. So I think the tables, I need one more bed, so I definitely need nails for that. The idea was to get a table plus some closet space for these folks. Right, so yeah, that's back to nails, isn't it? So we're kind of stuck. Actually, can I make... So many tables I can make out of that one. You can make a decorative table. That might be more tempting then, because it doesn't need any... I think these tables need nails, but that table doesn't. Yeah, that needs 10 nails for a small table. I've got some sticks. Ooh, try that out. I could give them some decorative tables, actually. Chairs as well. Let's grab these. Well, not all of them literally, but... Let's see how big these tables are. I mean, there's only one person, to be fair, going to be living these, because you can't have families for whatever reason. Everybody comes out here without a family. It's kind of a shame. Right, so you could give them gold-plated ornaments, ornament cupboards. There's a cabinet. You can give them a chest. There's a big bench. simple bench. Let's see what this decorative table looks like. And I think... Now the decorative chair... Oh, either way I'm back to needing nails, aren't I? Well, I'll tell you what, let's try it with you. Yeah, if we get a decorative table, I think this is a much bigger table. Yes, I think it probably makes more sense for... I quite like that in comparison to the original one, because there's more, you've got more room. Yeah, this makes a lot, this is a lot easier to do. There you go, you can have a big table. Right, so I think it's safe to say that I need a lot of nails. Actually, what time is it? It's getting towards night time, so now that there's some beds, I could probably borrow a bed for the night rather than wandering around. I can't put anything on the horse, which is a pity. Right, so planks, I've got 42 planks, I'll leave them here. Resources, logs. Do with some lights. Right, where's the rabbits? There's the rabbits. Right, I can give them some plants at least to keep them going. There you go. Water. Right, we don't have any water, so let's go and grab. I can get 4 bucketfuls of water. I don't know if that's going to cost me my buckets. Hopefully not. Let's go back here and see if my buckets have survived. No, cost to your buckets, that probably explains why I'm losing. Because I've noticed if I go to a field, if I use the buckets to water a field, I've still got my buckets afterwards, whereas that's costing me a bucket each time, which kind of seems strange. Right, so we got to sleep in a bed, unlike our friend over there. I'm sure he understands. Right, ooh, I need food. Oh, fudgesicles. It's going to throw me off the horse again, isn't it? Yep. I got thrown off the horse. Right. Come on, magic horse. Let's go and see if anybody here is selling nails. I mean, at the very least, even if not, I can go back to taxation and get some. But I can also get some settlers while I'm there, because at least now they've got a bed. And then I can improve it afterwards. Right, let's see. So there might be... I don't know if you can... Is there a blacksmith you can buy from? No. Ah, interestingly, so yeah, you see, you need nails to be iron to make the black. You need nails to be able to make nails. You need iron to make the nails. What about the general store? There's a saloon. There's a gun shop. The undertaker seems to have left. The sheriff's officer won't talk to me. Horses. No, well, I think all he sells is just basically food. Oh, it says Hope's General Store. No. Nope. So yes, you could use the bench there, but we haven't got any iron. Right, in which case we'll have to go to taxation, so I may as well. I think there's a bench down there. Whether it'll allow me to make. Oh no, it's a carpentry bench that we want. Ah, never mind. But yeah, at least I can hire the folks. My only concern is just the food. How to keep getting them food. I mean, they'll have some rabbits, they'll have some chickens, but there's nothing else. So I've got nothing to give them to feed the rabbits. I don't know if they actually go out looking for food or they need to have food in the warehouse to then feed the rabbits. I don't know how it works, because I mean the last time I checked, the barn kept making bread, but I've no idea where they're getting the corn from. So I mean, I did buy some corn seeds at one point, and they are at the barn. So I don't know whether that has a kind of the fact there's basically some fields I put in which don't seem to be doing anything, but maybe it just needs the fields to exist for it to actually do anything. I honestly don't know, because all you ever see turning up is just more and more bread. And it's the only thing that can do, because the alternative is just basically taking things like corn, for example, and turning them into corn seeds. There doesn't seem to be any like instructions to look after the fields, what to plant, or anything like that. So I really don't know how that part works, if it works at all. Right, chickens. I'm trying to remember how many chickens you can keep. I mean, I'll buy all of these. I think these are all roosters anyway, so they won't be able to get eggs. Oh, each one costs 150. Jeez Louise. Oops, sorry, Grace. Right, let me go over here, and I'll start chopping the trees down, because I can sell off planks. Make some planks and I can sell them. That'll at least get me some money, but that's pretty pricey, that 150 for a, well, it's a rooster really. But I don't know if the game's complicated enough to understand that you need a female chicken to produce eggs. Right, let's get these. Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm aware, what all a chicken coop does is either give. I think you can get eggs from them. Don't think there's anything else other than eggs. So it's not as if you can sort of like get feathers out of them. So you can keep the roosters. You know, keep one rooster, and then any other rooster you get, you just take feathers and the meat. I don't think you can get chicken meat. There's rabbit meat, but there's no chicken meat. Right, so that's one more tree there. Whoa! That's interesting. that was it. That was an interesting bit of gymnastics. That's 15. Seriously? Go and get that one. There. Right, I think I'll chop one more down and turn these into planks. See how much money I can get, because I need 150 per chicken. And I don't know when those chickens respawn, but so far I've been buying them and all I ever get is male roosters, which seems kind of pointless to me. Right, that should get me quite a bit. And I don't know how the payment system works, because we're supposed to get. I thought we were supposed to get paid every day for renting the houses out, but nobody seems to be interested in paying me. Maybe I mean, I haven't seen like any money collecting up in the warehouse, so I don't really know what's going on there. Oh, fudgesicles! I need to right click, don't I? It's 24. So that should get me quite a bit of money, hopefully. But I need nails, yes. I need to make sure I've got plenty of nails. So I'm going to have to go well past 300 to be able to get the... get 2 more roosters. So this is a slow thing. I mean, it's not so bad if you're into like an interactive game, because that's one thing this is missing compared to say like Medieval Dynasty. With that one, there is an option where you can just tell it to craft everything in one go. You don't get that with this game. I mean, the games are made by the same publisher, but there are different development teams doing this, which you can like definitely tell. Right. Let's see if we can get any nails from here. Otherwise, I'll probably have to maybe get them from the general store. It might be in my interest to go and find some plants while we're in this area to take back up to there. Right, if I sell off the... How much can you give me? Oh, up to 500 almost. Interesting. Right, so you don't... Oh, there you go. You've got some nails, right. Let's see, I'll go and buy... I'm going to buy all of your nails. Right, thank you very much. Right, oh, hang on a minute. How much money have I got now? 474. Right, so I've got enough to go and buy 2 more roosters at least. Then we'll go and get the settlers. So I need 3 settlers, don't I? Last time I checked, I don't think... hold on. Last time I checked, I don't think any of them have got any specializations that I need. I think you can get like a specialization in... Oh, so the check. Interesting, that was quick. We've now got 4 again. So you're a rooster, you're a rooster. All we're getting is roosters. Why do we only get roosters? It's a bit weird, that. Disappointing. Somebody's got a bias towards roosters in this game. I'm just saying. Right, the settlers will be somewhere out into the desert area. If I can remember. Oh, plants. Let me get some of these plants for the bunnies. I don't know if we can feed the chickens on this as well, but give it a try. I don't really particularly want to be regularly transporting this sort of stuff on a wagon all the way up to feed rabbits and chickens. I'm just saying, it's pretty pricey. Right, come on. Let's go and see if we can find the settlers. They're out there somewhere. They are, let's have a look. We zoom in a bit. So we are down, let's see, we zoom out and zoom in. They're somewhere around here. Ah, there we are. So just slightly north of where we're at. There they are over there. That's probably something I should put in as a campfire now that I think about it. Right, so now we've got Agatha, we've got Lean, So I think that's because, yeah, it's all the ladies we've been picking. So let's send, let's sell, let's get, oh, is Gill an expert in woodwork, doing the lumberjack stuff? If not, there's not much point. Yeah, he's a lumberjack. Right, if we send, it's only 3, so if we've got Frederick here. Kind of offer, yeah, he doesn't specialise in anything. So I send him up to Gulch Town. Hang on, so I've got, each of them have got the same, right? So just say 52. It's funny this, like sometimes it resets down to 0.1. It's just 1 cent, which is a bit peculiar. Right, I don't think she's got any specializations. They usually don't. Yeah, she doesn't. So if you go and live in Gulch Town, we'll send you over to Gulch Town as well. You don't look, let's see, it don't look 26, but looks aren't everything. These people are magic, I've just realised. The horse is magic, the people are magic as well. Right, so I've got nails, I've got flowers. There's something else I was going to do. Yeah, I mean, if there's anything else I need, we'll go and get them. Right, so that's west, so I want to be going this direction. I mean, I've got plenty of food on me. So food's not going to be an issue. Do we want to be going that direction, I think? You kind of get a kind of like a feel for the map after a while, I've noticed. You start getting an idea of what, you know, where you need to be going. It's fairly quick to pick up. The only trouble is going to be finding the mines, because they could be anywhere. In the in very specific locations. And not so lucky. So I've kind of learned that I just need to find that arch. Go through the arch, then it will swing right at the bottom of here, and that gets me to Hope Town. And then the stone mine's just left of that. I've just got to try and avoid running into wolves and getting the magic horse injured. Although I don't know if it's got like any health. It kind of shares, I know it shares the stamina bar. It doesn't need feeding. So I'm going to assume it just forages whatever's around. But I don't know about its health bar. I don't know if that's my health bar. That's it. So maybe it just doesn't have any health. So it doesn't take things like fall damage, for instance, and it doesn't get injured. And I don't want to find out because it's the only horse I've got. So I'm not in a mood to sort of try a bit of stunt work and see what happens if we jump off a high cliff with it. Right, so these folks should have turned up here. And I should now be able to start making more like furniture for them. So we should now have some roosters that we can put in here. I would have preferred chickens, I'm just saying. Oh, that's good to know. So it was only 4. That's funny, they're all the same colour. Even though I bought ones of different colour, they've all ended up the same colour. Curious and cute on my fudgesicles. It breaks the barrel, doesn't it? Right, tell you what. Right, if we come to management then. Gulch Town, buildings, warehouse. Right, so hair cage. So if we get... Frederick's a hunter. No, he wasn't classified as a hunter. When did he become a hunter? Right, we'll hire you to look after the rabbits then. City warehouse. Agatha can look after the warehouse. And then the chicken coop. Yeah, Kathleen can look after the chickens. So it says there's a barn, it says there's a sawmill, but they don't exist. These are the ones that are actually over at Ghost Town. It's just kind of bizarre. So far that's now produced 22. Why is it doing that? Okay, well I'll leave that alone. I mean, I could set up a transport. I'm reluctant. Right, let's go back to that one then. Right, so there's two wagons there. I mean, I don't like this at all because I bought a small wagon and then I bought a big wagon. But all I've got left out of that is two small wagons, which is a bit weird. So like if I go to this, I change it, it says I've got two small wagons, but I did buy a big wagon specifically. Now, no matter what I do, the very cost of any transport is $30, which is a bit of a pain. This is, I think this is a feature. Interesting. What are they doing? It's bizarre. These are interesting people. Actually, is it what time is it? It's 11 in the morning. Right. Oh, I don't think I've got any planks on me. Right. Let's have a look. So, you're the only one with a fancy table, aren't you? So I need 3 more. So I need to go and get some planks then. Right, I have no idea what they're doing, but I think it's a ritual. I think this is an interesting ritual we've found here. It would help if I went to the warehouse, actually. So the warehouse has... Now, it's now got 6 buckets of water. But it has no food. That's a problem. Right, so in terms of food... I can give them some unknown food. I'm sure they would appreciate unknown food. In which case, these should come in handy, hopefully, for the animals. So I just drop these all off here. So hopefully that'll keep them going for a while longer. Oh, that was it. I was going to build a... Okay, let's grab these planks. I was going to build a campfire, wasn't I? Because there isn't a... Why is everybody just going to the... It's too complicated. Let's not ask. Right, the campfire needs 3 stone. Because I'm thinking if I build that, then at least they can cook things. So what are they doing? It's bizarre. What on earth are you lot doing? Right. Campfire. Oh, I can only build that type of campfire. Cook. Yes, I can still cook things on it. Well, that's not too bad. It's not as good as the one that's in like in Ghost Town, for instance. At least it's something. Right, so they all need... Right, you need a bed. I'll do your bed. I'll just carry it on me because I'll take these tables out of the way for them. Right, you want... Right, I was going to make a cabinet for you, so you want... Oh, right, so now we want logs. Oh, fudgesicles. Right, so I want 3 more tables. think I've already done the beds, and I think I've already done the chairs. So the closets need lugs, so I'm going to have to go and... I'll go and check the warehouse, but I think I've probably turned everything into planks. It's definitely interesting watching this. I don't know why he's sitting around. Maybe it's because he hasn't got a bed. I mean, they don't necessarily need animations, but it kind of helps. It looks a bit... It looks a bit more realistic if they've got an actual... if they're actually doing something. I mean, even if they're just sitting down, it looks a lot more realistic, shall we say, than somebody who's doing, well, that. So, what are they doing? Right, place that one. That's a better table. They're definitely better tables. And they're much easier to make because you don't need all the nails. Which is kind of odd, really. I placed that on. Right, so I think it was logs, but I don't think there's any spare logs left. Have we got any? Wait, I think we've got plenty of sticks left here. Right, anything I don't need, I'll just leave here. So I get it somewhere else. Keep all of those for now. Right, so logs. Oh, I have got some logs. Right, I'll take all these logs. So he needs actually, do they not all need cabinets now that I think about it? So there's, yeah, I think they all need a cabinet. What did I not, I've not already built them. Right, well, I'll tell you what, I'll make a medium cabinet. I'll go and check the other houses. So I'll put his in here now. Although I can't because he needs I need to put the bed in as well. Right, I'm getting there. Getting there. Right, let's go and see who needs a storage closet. It's funny, one thing I've noticed is anybody who's got a holster doesn't actually have a gun in the holster. So that's a bit odd. Oh, hold on, I don't think I've got any rules set up. Buildings, hair cage, right, that's production. Chicken coop, oh, that's Corsair, right, dry gulch. Buildings, hair cage, craft that on continuous. Hair pelts. Right, so that's what they're doing. Chicken coop, eggs. No idea how you're going to pull that off with roosters, but, you know, good luck. Stone mine. So far it's produced 26 stone. And as far as I'm aware, the only way I can get stuff out of here is through a transport, but it costs me money. City warehouse, not a lot I can do other than I can restrict certain things so that they can't touch things, but that's about it. Right, so this place has a bed, so it needs... Right, so I'm going to put the closet in here. Right, which way around is that? Yeah, it must be that way around. Right, put that in the corner there for them. Because I don't think there's like any level of morale on these people. I don't think it really matters. I don't think it has any effect on the rental price. They just don't seem to agree. It's like, yeah, I'll pay you that much. Right, so I need 2, 3, Oh, you've all stopped, have you? You're on an afternoon break? Interesting. Right, well I don't need that, so I'm going to pick that up. But I do need that, so I need... Can I get 3 out of this? Ah, now it's interesting that the carpenter table only gives me the option to destroy it. That's a pity, that. The other one, it was like F to... I think it was F to take, E to interact, F to destroy. You're thinking, hang on a minute, that doesn't make sense. Why have you got F for take and destroy? I mean, a lot better if you could just take it, but because you can't get resources. There isn't even a skill in here where you can get some of your resources back for destroying things, which is a pity. And you think you should at least be able to get like I don't know, maybe half. Even if you could get like half of your resources back, it would be very useful. Although it's not that difficult to get resources, to be fair. It just takes a bit of time. Right, I think we'll put your cabinet over here. So, out of curiosity, what else can this thing do? I mean, we could set up things like a chest. There's a cabinet. You can give them comfortable chairs. That's quite interesting. But no, I think what I'll do, let's have a look. We've got comfortable bed, 2 medium closets. So it looks, I think it actually destroyed that other one. So take that out. Right, and I'll put your bed in here. So at least he can now start going to sleep. Well, to be fair, he could have just been sleeping on the table. Right, that gives him a bed. So they're all sorted out and they've all gone on strike, I think. Right, I'll dump off everything any like resources like stone, sticks and logs. So I think I'm done with this area. Right, so logs. Planks, I'll keep the nails. Right, that'll do. Oh, I'm still overloaded. Mind you, I am covering cabinets around. So I've no idea what them lot are up to. It's a bit bizarre. Let's give these a cabinet. Put their clothes in. And we'll give them a cabinet as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame you can't get a barn up here. I'd like to have been able to put a barn in, because then that would give me another source of food for them. But it's got to be on arable land, which makes sense, we're out in the middle of a desert. Ah, there we go. I'll wait back so I can start running around again. So, I mean, the only other things I could do here, I mean, we could do, I think there's a, I think there was a pantry. So there's a pantry, and there's a crop dryer. Building is not possible, it has to touch the ground. What are they talking about? Building module is not unlocked. Curiouser and curiouser. So all these do is unlock. Ah, that one unlocks the crop dryer. So which one unlocks the pantry then? Oh, there it is. So to do that, that's weird. That says recipe unlocked. Let's unlock that then. Right, so if we cancel that and try building it again, because that's the only other building I can think of. I mean, the general store doesn't seem to do much. Don't see much point for these. We go to this for these. I mean, we could add turkeys in I suppose, but yeah, I think that's my limit. So if we do a pantry, seriously, which part of touching the ground do you not understand? The building has to touch the ground. What's it doing? What do you mean it has to touch the ground? This is bizarre. I mean, how high off? I mean, what? This is a strange building. Right, so that needs 10 logs and 12 planks. I mean, let's put in just for giggles. 10 logs, fortunately I've got enough of them. It's nobody building anything out here anyway, so that's fine. And they're all stuck. I don't know if I need to assign anybody to it though. Right, so if we interact with that. Right, so you could put things in here. So I've got, so there's like 32. Wait a minute, have I got 32 rabbit meat on me? How did I get 32 rabbit meat? Interesting. I can have the wolf meat. I have no idea what to do with that. Right, I don't know how to get out of this. Oh, there you go. Escape. So they've got some food. Has the chicken got any food? Chicken hasn't got any food. The chicken got any water? Yeah, they've got some water. They've got that water. I mean, they're supposed to be looking after the chickens and the hares, so I'm a bit puzzled. If I can get some of which one I think was quite a few of these. I'm going to grab, say, 20 of these and put 10 in, give them 10 each. I mean, like I say, they're supposed to be interacting with them, but it's just something to go before I disappear. Right, now, they've already got 4. So they're okay water-wise, and they've got 10, so they're doing okay. Right, come on, Magic Horse. I think we're done. So we've got a bed, a table, a chair, and a cupboard. Bed, table, chair, cupboard. Bed, table, chair, cupboard. Bed, table, chair, cupboard. So we've left them with a well, so there's water they can get. Yeah, so they've got access to water, which is good. And we've got access to a little fire if they need one. Right. Whether that's of any use, I have no idea. Now, although this is a magic horse, still haven't figured a way for it to magic me between two places. I can call it to me and it'll show up magically, but for it to transport me somewhere else magically, I haven't figured that bit out yet, so we're just going to have to take the long way route down here. So we'll head back to Ghost Town, and I think I'm pretty much finished with that. If I can't build a goat pen there, it's just kind of pointless. So I think we'll have to start from scratch somewhere else, build a completely new town to see where we can get with that, because you can get different things. So I think it's like you've got to be like level 4 to be able to do like a blacksmith, for instance. But at some point I'm going to have to try and find things like iron mines on the map. That'll come in handy. But the transport's pricey. And I need to find a way to make money other than just picking things up from out of the warehouse, for instance, and selling them, or chopping trees down and selling the planks that I make. Right, we're back on track. So yeah, I would have thought there's a way to set up like an automated way to set up making money. But I mean, we are on $174. As far as I was aware, these people are supposed to be paying me. Now, do they pay me $50 or do they pay me? I think they pay me $50. So I was under the impression they were like, when you go to management, and not management, if you go to journal, if you go to this, collecting resources. I'm sure there was something in here, but oh, there, right there, renting out houses. Settlers can be assigned, so yeah, they agree on a daily rent. So I would have thought they'd pay you 50 each day, or they'll just pay you at the end of each month. I don't know. It'd be a bit odd to be paying you every day. I just haven't noticed that amount of money that I've got going up regularly, other than when I buy things, obviously. Right, so we are back here. I'm just going to double check. I mean, Owl's around here. Let's see if I can talk to her. I mean, I haven't been able to speak to her about anything in ages. No. Granger's been quiet ever since we found him and got the barn built. So that's a bit of a pain. So nothing getting done about the fields there, so I've no idea what's going on there. We'll have a look at the warehouse. I mean, if you go here, you can interact with the food that you've got. This is the water. So as far as I'm aware, this is the water that they're collecting from the well. Because I've got somebody assigned to the warehouse. Now, the food. Let's go to technology. If we go to barn. Yeah, it says there for the farm. A settler employed here can take care of nearby fields. So that's a bit odd. And it says the building has to be connected to your city warehouse by a wagon route. That's just a one-off, which is expensive to do, and it's the same with the oh, hold on a tick. So we've got a... Oh, right, so I've got to unlock... I could have sworn I'd unlocked all these things. Yeah, I thought I'd unlocked all of them. Because you unlock the the individual little block here, but then you've got to then start unlocking the actual items within it. I mean, that I can't do until I get to tier 4. Yeah, we're back on mines again, aren't we? So that gives me access to these. So I would have thought there was something in there about the barn. Not the barn, no, yeah, the barn. Yeah, just says somebody employed there and that's it. What about the warehouse? Because the warehouse... What does it tell me in here? Was it here that I found it out? No. Transport routes. Inventory. I'm sure I saw something about the... Oh, there you go, the city warehouse. So it says there, so somebody assigned to here, they'll collect water and they'll convert food items into food value for your settlers. So basically we're very much relying on any food to be provided to the actual warehouse though. Okay, well I'll dump these rabbits here. I can get some of these, but I'm not sure what these are for. Well, yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. At least we've now got that up and running. I don't know how to keep it maintained though, because they need access to food somehow. And I'm not sure how you're getting like food from like these places here back to the warehouse. I think it's automatic. I don't know. But I think the next thing to do is probably start a new city. And I think we'll probably go down here because it's a pretty bit of a flat area. Just flatten the whole place out and then start again. Because I don't know if the game's now just completely stalled. There's just nothing left to do. There's no quests. I mean, I randomly stumbled on that one for the lumberjacks, for instance, and just that one just recently for Hank over at taxation, but I haven't seen anybody over there asking for any more work to be done, like, you know, to improve that particular town, add more buildings and so on. So yeah, so I think it's a case of we're finished with Ghost Town and it's time to move on. But of course, that's all for another episode.
Welcome to the frontier. The things they say about this country: lush green forests filled with game, fertile ground as far as the eye can see, an endless sky, a land of opportunity, where you start with nothing but a dream, and your dream big.